best video that I've seen that talks about what's happening. And the reason I want to share this video with you is because I think it's so well explained. Because this talks about how the world of AI is really getting into skills, right? With AI agents, right? We've been primarily just look at like, oh, this is a good one. Let's see. This is the best one. Now, when you think of your models, right? Anthropic, Gemini, that's what you're seeing as the processor. Then you have the agents, right? They're the operating system. So you're starting to see these certain AI agents for a specific purpose. These are really the operating system. But what you have to work towards is now the skills. So it's interesting, right? They think about it. This is the processor in your computer. This is like Microsoft or Apple, and then you have an app store that works off of like Google Android or apps that work off the iOS platform. Now, this is very interesting because now this is such a great explanation. If you understand how it works, right? Now, all of a sudden, you have an agent that uses a certain brain. Instead of calling a processor, I would probably call it a brain. Then you have the agent, and then the AI agent is the one that is the operating system, but you have to teach it skills, right? And I think this is the best part about talking about skills, where you have, where was this? You have foundational skills. Where was this? Oh, so good. You have foundational skills, you have partner skills, you have enterprise and team skills. So foundational skills are your document skills, right? Scientific skills, so interesting. And then once you get into partner skills, well, all of a sudden you have a browser that understands like, hey, this is the skill for you to research and look and browse. Then you have other apps like Notion that teaches you how to do it, right? Then you have enterprise skills where now all of a sudden you have a company specific standard operating procedure that might work for just a specific company. And I think this is where the world's going because if you are going to be building anything in the future, you're going to be working towards a skill where you don't have to be a developer. And that allows you to essentially figure out what am I doing here and how do I actually operate what I'm looking to do. More specifically, you're trying to figure out, okay, is this a skill that's specific for financial services, or is this a skill that's specific for life sciences or financial reporting, as an example, right? So all these items, I think, is how you essentially have these agents, and then you have a general purpose agent, and, and then you teach it a skill, whether that's learning how to analyze, whether it's learning marketing, whether it's learning blah blah blah. I mean, this is where the world's going, and how I would apply to real estate is I would imagine that there is a real estate agent or general purpose agent, but then the skill might be underwriting. The skill might be looking for deals. The skill might be doing outreach to brokers for building relationships, right? The skill might be financial analysis. The skill might be looking at financing options, right? So these are the skills that I believe that you can create and pretty much help other folks leverage your brain, leverage your skill set to figure out how do I do this going forward. And this is how you multiply. All right. Hope this is helpful, everybody. Again, I will see you all tomorrow for day 852. I'm going live. Have a good one.